This is me.
Just kidding. This is me.
My name is Amanda, and welcome to my podcast where I will be talking about pop culture, music,
Film, drama, and fan videos.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, Always Popular. I'm Amanda, your host, and let's get into this week's episode. Anyone who is successful in music or entertainment has a fan base, and every fan base has different levels of fans. From casual listeners who know some songs, to super fans who know about their favorite singers' backgrounds, to the diehard fans who want to know and seem to follow their favorite band anywhere and everywhere they go and support them from beginning to end. Nowadays in music, what does it really mean to be a diehard fan of someone's music? When it comes to being a diehard fan of someone nowadays, it's different. It seems like you need to be up to a certain standard to be considered a super fan of someone. So today I will be doing a deep dive analysis on different levels of being a music fan. After this weekend of attending all three of Taylor Swift's concerts at the MetLife Stadium, this is going to be a deep dive analysis on her fandom. So what does it really mean to be considered a Swiftie? Taylor Swift needs no introduction as she has become one of the world's most loved entertainers. From the early 2000s to now, she has undoubtedly become the most popular pop star in her 30s and is still going strong like a 90s trend. From a country songbird to a pop hitmaker, she has expanded her fan base to millions of fans and listeners. To be honest, I thought I could consider myself a Swiftie because of being a fan for a long time and knowing some of her songs. However, I probably don't even come close to the amount of dedication that other people have for her. From working the shows, I have never seen so many people scream with excitement for a slow ballad with the words like "fuck the patriarchy" or the popular meme, "oh, she's dead." So anyway, I would like to compare an example of my superfan experience before moving on. For example, I'm a diehard Britney Spears fan. I know 90% of her songs, know her choreography by heart, and could name a lot of songs that aren't even singles, and even pretended pose like her from her album cover from when I was younger. But honestly, I wouldn't be screaming her ballad "I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman" or "Lucky" off the top of my lungs like the way Swifties do at a Taylor concert. Which, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. So I just feel like super fans or diehard fans react differently nowadays, whether if it's reacting with others online or in person, but mainly online. Surprisingly, all the fans that I interacted with at the stadium were actually really nice. So actually, let's start at the bottom. For beginner fans who never paid attention to her, it's quite possible that they became fans at first when she crossed over to pop music and became more mainstream. Maybe there's some people who never listened to country music at all or never knew who she was. I personally didn't know who she was until the night of the VMAs, her first big controversy in her career. So thanks, Kanye. Anyways, everyone has different tastes and styles of music that they like to listen to. Also, it's quite possible that Taylor lost some fans as an OG, as an original fans who grew up with her when she started out and then transitioned over for those who only liked her for her country music. Luckily for her, it benefited her a lot better. When 1989 came out amazingly almost 10 years ago, she became a bona fide superstar with huge hit songs like Blank Space, Shake It Off, and Bad Blood. She was breaking records left and right, and 2014 was a huge year and probably the biggest year of her career. With all those new hits, she gained a big following than she had before. If you became a fan around this time, maybe you became a casual listener like me. For example, I know I'm considered a casual listener of Taylor's music. When you know some fans like me, I could do the following: name multiple hit songs, know where she grew up, where she performed when she started out, and know about her favorite number. Also, a shout out to the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville because it's a beautiful venue. Also, if you know the name of all her albums, even if you don't like all her albums, and even know the name of some of her exes, whether if you're a fan of them or not. Also, as a casual fan, you may remember some of her standout performances like Shoulda Said No at the CMAs, or Blank Space at the American Music Awards, or I Knew You Were Trouble at the Brit Awards. Other standout videos and emotional moments of following her career, whether if you were with her from the beginning or not, when she won her first Entertainer of the Year award at the CMAs, her first Album of the Year win at the Grammys, and the Horizon Award in 2007. However, if you're a super fan, you might know about multiple awards she's won and could list a paragraph of awards she's won, and if you're lucky and can remember what year and what award show she was at, I would say you're pretty much very impressive. Additionally, at the MetLife Stadium, it was really cute how a lot of her young preteen and teenage fans even wore cute dresses that she wore at award shows, were dressed up up as different phases of her life when she wore for different album covers, or even the classic white t-shirt she wore for the You Belong With Me music video. Also, shout out to the dads and fiancés that showed up wearing "Hi, I'm the fiancé, it's me," or "Hi, I'm the dad, it's me" t-shirts. They were definitely the best ones for the guys. Also, another shout out to all the super Swifties who wore the beautiful bejeweled gowns. In addition to wearing clothes like that at concerts, you probably own all her CDs, could name all her singles from every album she ever released, and even the deluxe edition songs. Know all the lyrics to all her songs, maybe saw her in concert before she got too expensive, have tons of merchandise from records to posters all over your wall to handbags, and even write the number 13 on your hand. Surprisingly know all the name of her cats and understand her Easter eggs in her music videos. And in addition to all of that and more, you've reached the highest level any music fan can get to, the diehard level. However, these types of fans tend to get too easily offended when someone dislikes a certain song or album that they believe every fan should like. First of all, we all like different Taylor songs. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a song. There's no reason to get worked up over someone else's opinion. Also, there are some people that come off really mean for no reason. I mean, why do you gotta be so mean? For a few examples, someone did a reel and or a short video on YouTube called "Which Taylor Swift Era Did It Best?" Some casual fans who were interviewed gave their opinion, and some diehard fans online went full-blown on these people, calling them uncultured or that they have bad taste in music. So to be honest, I feel like some people really need to just relax on what they think about Taylor. Dear diehard Swifties, not everyone will like the same music or songs the way that you do. So to be honest, you just need to be a little bit nicer to people online. Also, a part of the same video, there was another fan that mentioned that they hate it when you can't have an opinion about your favorite singer in their fandom. And to be honest, it's true. And lastly, another YouTube channel, the React channel, did a video on the top songs of 2022 or something like that, and some fan went ballistic for no reason, calling someone, "Oh, you're not a Swiftie, you're just a fan." In addition, some diehard fans love to compare the success of Taylor's to other singers that came before her or even people now. It's a big comparison war online when it comes to a lot of Taylor's fans, along with a bunch of other fans, say of either Katie's or Adele's, Miley, or even Demi fans. So for some reason, they love to shove her success in other people's faces, saying stuff like Taylor being out all your faves, or stuff like, "Did your favorite artist win this award?" People need to stop comparing other artists' success to Taylor's, and just because she wins more awards, it doesn't automatically make her better or a more talented artist. It just means she's more popular. And just remember, a lot of the awards that she has won are fan-voted awards, like the Teen Choice Awards, Kids' Choice Awards, or even Video of the Year at the VMA specifically, and others as well. However, there's nothing wrong with being popular, so good for Taylor for having a strong presence. Just remember, guys, you gotta calm down. Just relax and enjoy Taylor's music if you like her. In conclusion, I'm just saying, be nicer to people online. And also, in the famous words of Taylor, "And we see you over there on the internet comparing all the girls who are killing it, but we figured you out. We all know now. We all got crowns." So that's all. Also, I don't have a lot of friends that are Taylor fans, so if you're a fan of Taylor's, let's be friends. And lastly, before I go, if her current tour is called the Eras Tour, then how come she isn't doing any songs from her debut album? She could have done at least one song from her debut album, like our song, or even Tim McGraw. And I can confirm she can sing live, and she was good all 3 nights at the MetLife. So people need to stop saying she can't sing when clearly she can. She may not be the best technical live singer, but she definitely has a great visual production team to bring her songs to life. Especially in music nowadays, you don't need to be a great vocalist as long as you connect with your fans, which is something that Taylor does best. Also, if you ever attended a secret session of hers, I'm jealous of you. Once again, thanks for listening and watching, and you'll hear me in the next episode.